New release notes, new side quest. We are going over what is happening in this next update, which is 40.1. Lots to go over in this video. Now I've got some notes for this which are in the description down below, so go and check out that. And on screen we've got the red circle of doom to follow what you know, it's a lot of white on the screen. We need to kind of like have something else here. And yeah, we've got ourselves the red circle to pinpoint the fact that Silk and Kindred are entering into the games. If you've seen yesterday's video, then you'll know that. You'll know that. Keep up to date with the channel. You know that. There's also Ties That Bind. Ties That Bind, I think, is kind of the event quest on what that's the structure of. Hades Rifts are our side quest, which we'll be delving into in a memento. So, you know, Rifts are back, people. Yay. But there is a change. Before people go, oh, RNG-based rewards, and oh, this is going to be bad, and oh, this is going to be... Look, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. We've got to have a look at some stuff. Alliance War Persistent Placement. This is coming later on. I think it's later on in the month. Yes, later on in the month of July. There was a thing that was put out yesterday in the messaging for those that saw it. Combo tracking. Interesting. This is a new feature. Aids summoners in learning how to build combos and how different attacks can have different effects depending on the champion and the combo track. It's a small display that appears below the HUD during a fight, symbolizing each attack that you or your opponent throws. The combo tracker tracks light, mediums and heavy combo enders and also shows enemy combos. If a special move is executed at the end of a combo, it will show that the combo tracker will not count heavies, specials, striker attacks and combo starters, only finishes, and will clear end combos if these are activated in a new combo. So an interesting new feature. It also tracks other stuff as well, and this feature can be turned off. Oh, thank God, that's good. This feature is meant to aid and educate players and is subject to change and tuning if need be. Fascinating. It's interesting to note that Kabam are adding in stuff like this, so heck yeah, like this may be something you're interested in, maybe not. Is it good for new players? Possibly. Is it good education? Of course it is. Kabam kind of like mentioned that, and we'll have to see if it works or does not work in these particular weird times. In any case, the final thing about all this is that we have got ourselves... Oh man, I've just lost my red circle. Don't need it anymore. We've got new relics. I've just kind of like wiped it off the screen, so it probably means I cannot get it back again. Oh, whatever. Look, new relics. The Spider-Man 2099, Ghost Rider, Mr. Sinister relics joining. We talked about these recently, and I'll probably do some videos on this when I have access to them. But now we need to get to the fun side of things, and we have got Rifts come back. Look, here's the thing. I'm sure a lot of you are a little bit worried about Rifts. Last time they came back, the same problem that a lot of us had was we were doing about 28 Rifts and finding that we may not be getting the kind of rewards that would be applicable to our titleage, and it was very frustrating. Now, Kabam have brought it back, but they've made an alteration. Going an inspiration that Kabam had previously from the likes of the chronometer, nearly said it wrong then, chronometer, where you felt where you were able to select. There's kind of that in this particular new iteration of Rifts. So let's go over the side quest, which is the Rifts, because there's a lot of feedback. So as Kabam say here, we are bringing back Rift style side quest. To address summoners' feedback, we are providing a way to ensure everyone will receive at least one trip to the path to top rewards. Also, each path will provide a reward selector, giving summoners more control over what rewards may receive. Additionally, we are bringing back the solo event to provide quest entry items. However, thresholds to earn the items are exceedingly low. This should ensure summoners will get all entry items without much additional effort at all. Finally, we fixed the time release for the entry items, and summoners should no longer be able to collect the items before the intended with the stash. We saw a number of conversations about how there wasn't a lot to do in the month of June. What are people really saying that? Arena, Battlegrounds. Do people not do those things? Incursions. Again, not people not doing that. Have people got permanent content? I used that month. Like, June was great for me. Doing Act 8.2. Getting in to do Battlegrounds. Incursions. Oh, great. You know, I'm still kind of like using the time wisely now. I don't know. Did people really say that? That's weird. That's weird, champ, right there. Especially for Alliance Wars and Battlegrounds on break. It was only for a little time. Then Battlegrounds was gone for a week. What am I talking about? Like, literally, Battlegrounds was gone for a week. Honestly, people are on. The time gate for side quests is in the place to ensure summoners don't burn themselves out at the beginning of the month. To be honest, I don't know. I think people burn out in other areas like Arena and Battlegrounds. So I thought this was a good little respite. In any case, whatever. I guess I'm wrong then when it comes to that. I didn't see much of that on the forums. People going there bored. People were saying they were bored because they felt there was no meaningful content like story mode content. If the same people, if you go, oh, story mode, just his side quest. People choose the story mode over the side quest. I don't know. Maybe I'm not putting in the comment section. But am I wrong about that one? I spent a lot of time on the forums. I didn't see people talking about being bored with nothing to do because there was no side quest. People were saying they're bored because they wanted the next Everest content or they wanted something else. And that's not applicable for everybody. Free-to-play players want more time to do Arena, more time to do Battlegrounds, more time to do other things like Incursions, like every other thing that is not... Anyway, I'll go on with that one. I find that a bit weird. But in any case, yeah, side quest, it's going to be something like this, where it's going to be like a rift thing, but there is a twist, there's a difference. The structure of this particular quest is as follows. Reach milestones in the Energy Harvest solo event, earn chaotic dimensional energy, which is kind of your entry token and item, and then spend the chaotic dimensional energy to enter the Hades rifts. And then we have also got use energy. It can be used to enter available right there. But I think this is only one difficulty you're able to access. Don't quote me on that one. We need to see, but it doesn't give the impression you can do all the difficulties. It's kind of set to one difficulty. Well, that's the basic thing I'm mentioning in this title, is that it's kind of like the multi-difficulty reward grind is nerfed for this particular month. It may change. I don't know. Hades Rifts will place you on one of 5 paths. A, B, C have 3 randomized fights and 1 boss. Paths D and E have 3 fixed fights and a solo boss fight. Complete your paths to earn rewards. Selectors complete the 28-day solo event, earn additional items, and allow you to target your path in Hades Rifts. This will be your grand selector to go, I think, at least one time to then go, right, we can go on this path to get this. And to give an idea of what is on the paths, well, here's Paragon on screen right now for paths A right the way down to E. I'll showcase that fully in a second. But you can see there's a good chunk of 6-star shards and tier 6 catalyst, tier 3 alpha. What else is there? There's 5-star relic shards, but is there anything? 6-star signature stones times 5. 6-star shards. Obviously, the more spicier on certain paths. The tier 1 celestial alloy, which, you know, is interesting to get, I guess. Tier 3 basic. Yeah, nothing super spicy. And I think this is the thing, because it's RNG based, it's always difficult to get some of this stuff. The thing is about path E is there's a awakening gem. Now, here's the thing. The valuation of awakening gems has gone down. It's gone down quite a bit. So you may be kind of like looking at it and going like, right, well, do I want any of this stuff? And I guess this is the thing, isn't it? Some people will kind of like opt for this, but 7-star shards within the game. And that's going to be the question. And we'll answer it in a second. Where are 7 stars this month in the grand scheme of things? And will you be interested in going to kind of like choose anything from these particular paths? Which is going to be a difficult one, because I think a lot of time people would go for path C, maybe? But the issue is you only get to pick one thing. So you've got to pick wisely when it comes to your reward. So that's the thing as well. What are the best rewards to pick? I'll probably have to do a lot of videos, I think, next week to kind of cover the side quests. So look out, I'm going to be posting a lot next week. Good luck to you. But it's important stuff. we're going to have a guide as well and side quest totals. Answer to the question that I previously posed to all, which, you know, kind of have a self-inflicted question, or the question you probably have for me is, where are all the spicy rewards? Now, I'm not going to go over every progression titles rewards. That is something I'm going to save for the side quest titles video, which is going to be uploaded hopefully tomorrow. Don't quote me on that one. I'm going to be working on that one. I'm recording this video on Thursday, for God's sake, so I'll probably have it ready for Saturday. But here is the thing with all of this, and we will see a lot of the 7-star shards for Paragon players and Thronebreaker players into different areas. I do think because these are being tipped as being selectors. So here's the thing. As soon as you do, mark my words, as soon as you do the objective, and there's week ones, which you can see there, there's week 1 objective, and as like the information right here is saying on this one is that once you do the scaling to progression level, this again is the issue because you're not able to get other. Now some people say to me, well, Rich, I don't care about the lower rewards. Yeah, I do, because it's a good way of getting loads of shards, which gives ISO. It's also a good way of getting things like relic shards. So missing out on a lot of those particular things, which I'm sure people will go, oh, I don't care about some 3-star relic shards. Yeah, I care. I care about all that ISO that I'm going to lose out on. I care about some of those lower rank up stuff. Maybe an opportunity to get an extra tier 5 basic. And that's really it. Like, that's the thing that annoys me with this. Like, all those rewards, those extra kind of multi-reward, multi-progression element is gone. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying. But in case to answer the question, where are the rewards on this one? Objectives-wise, you pick your selector based on your progression. So a Paragon, Thronebreaker selector, stuff like that. And it's preset with stuff like 7-star shards week 1, 7-star shards week 2, and etc. They're all different. Well, not all different. Some are not. So, yeah, you get to like pick your poison effectively, which is your own progression. Now, I don't know if Kabam are looking to make up for all those lost rewards with the Inferno Nexus Crystal. I don't know how many of these you'll be able to get. I don't know what's going to be in them. Kabam haven't announced them just yet. But they look to be like, I'm hoping, similar to the Clear Out Crystal. Do you remember the Clear Out Crystal? Well, it was a very rare crystal recently put into game for a limited time only and limited event, and yielded some spicy things. Some people got very lucky with those. So, Inferno Nexus Crystal will give someone a choice of 3 randomized items to help you progress in the contest. What those will be, I mean, like, I don't know. Make it up as you go along. These crystals will disappear following the end of the into the Inferno event. So, that's really it. That's in a nutshell. There's going to be a lot to go over with this particular side quest, with lots of little things like these Inferno Nexus crystals and other kind of like funky things that Kabam plan to drop in. I'm not going to go into any more details because, as I said, I'll need to kind of release a load of content to kind of cover a lot of this stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Bit of a weird one, but that's been a side quest deep dive. Check out some other content located on screen right now. I'll see you in the next video, and lots of side quest coverage and lots of other content to come. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.